Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, Gloria. Hi, Oscar. How are you guys?
I'm fine, and
I'm
you,
fine,
teacher?
and you?
So
I'm
far,
great,
so
teacher.
good. So far, so good.
Nice, very nice.
Yes. Let's just hope it continues like this, okay?
Yes.
Just cold, but good.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Regina, Oscar, okay.
Very good. It's very cold, teacher.
It's 2 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's cold.
Are you okay in your
It's
health?
very fresh.
Yes. Yes. So far, no symptoms, nothing.
You are feeling very well?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, okay, nice.
Yes. Thank God, no problem so far. Okay.
Okay.
And if by Monday I am the same, I think I will be relaxed. Okay.
So Monday is the last
Yes.
day to
To observe
your
my symptoms. Yes.
okay,
So
okay.
if I have nothing, I'm fine. Okay.
Back. If you're not,
You'll be fine, teacher. You'll be fine.
Yes. Thank you. I hope so too. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone is here. We can start the class. Let me share my screen. Let's see where we stopped. Did we finish reading the article about how to practice effectively something? Yes?
yes.
Yes. Yes.
Have we seen the questions or no?
Not yet.
Okay, so let's go. Only 3 questions, okay? We can ask it in general, and whoever knows a good answer or any answer at all can tell us. The first question is, how do you usually practice a new task? Something new that you have never done before. How do you do it? Do you always ask for help and then you keep practicing? How do you do it? I'm curious to know.
I usually search for information of how to do the activity,
Uh-huh.
and then I try to do.
And has it always worked?
Oh, usually yes, but if I have some doubt, I ask for someone that did frequently the task.
Okay. So far, I have not been very successful in talking to Alexia, understand? I'm still having problems, okay? But
You need to search in YouTube how to do this in English
yes,
for an Italian Alexia.
yes, okay. I think she's from a different region of Italy. I don't know.
It's a dialect.
A dialect, exactly.
Dialect.
Yes, I think because whatever. One day I'll learn. Okay, anyway, how about you, Oscar, Gloria, Marcela, Cecilia? How do you guys
It's the
use?
same, teacher. It's the
yeah.
same, Erica.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same. True.
Everybody's going to say the same too? The same
Yeah,
too?
no. When I buy something, a machine,
Okay.
new laptop, new car, before the working, I like to read the manual to understand the main parts. So then I put
Start
to work.
trying. Yes.
Start trying. Yes.
So I think you are just like me. You are really my brother. Okay. I
Yeah.
also read the manual.
yeah.
Yes.
I like to know about the correct working this.
Yes,
this-
I always wonder about the features, the characteristics of the product,
Yes,
understand?
yes,
So,
yes.
and that information you can only find in the manual, okay? So I keep all the manuals of all the gadgets. That's why I wrote this word here.
I use a lot
Yes.
the a little information in laptop by Google. In
Okay,
Google, we have a lot helps
yes,
when something doesn't working very well.
okay.
I search
How to solve problems, yes.
yes the problem, specific problem. You put in the search in Google.
And you find it.
Frequently, you
You find
find
the solution.
some help about it. Yeah.
I see. Yeah, that's what Erica told me to do in relation to Alexia.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think is useful.
The Google is a mother teacher.
The Google is
The
a what? A
Google
Google is a
mother.
mother for
A
us.
mother. A
It's a
mother.
mother for us.
Yes, the Google
mom.
knows everything.
A mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Family.
I don't know about you guys, but if you ask the right question, you will always find an answer.
Yes.
Many
Yeah.
people say, I tried to find, I couldn't find. And I always say, because you didn't ask the right question, okay?
Yes.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
yes, you have to ask the right questions and you find always
Yeah.
the information
This
you want.
it's a key, the right question.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes you are very vague, and then what the answers that you get is not what you're looking for. You have to be specific, okay?
Yes, you have to use the
Keywords.
keywords. Exactly.
Yes, few words, not long sentence.
Yes. And crucial keywords too.
Keywords,
Understand?
yeah.
Yes. Otherwise, you will get 10,000 things and none is gonna help. Okay.
Yes.
Oscar, I wrote here for you a word, gadget. Are you guys familiar with this word?
Yeah, I don't know what's gadget.
Yes,
Gadget
teacher.
means anything electronic, anything modern. Okay. Like
Okay.
Alexa.
Alexia is a new
Like-
gadget.
As
Exactly.
Alexia, yeah.
Yeah, Alexia is a gadget. Understand?
Oh.
So everything that we buy, like a cell phone, can be considered a gadget. Okay. If you look up the meaning of this is vast. Okay. It has to do with high-tech technology. Understand?
Yes.
So with so many different gadgets, okay, we need to be more curious about how they work.
Yes.
Because sometimes we end up not using 5% of the features of a gadget. Understand? If we don't understand.
Frequently, the manuals, it's very hard to understand, to read, to
But I like, it's the kind
Yeah.
of reading that I, thank God I can read very fast. And I love reading because I always go to the features, the characteristics, understand?
Yeah, nowadays for me it's practice, a good practice to English.
Yes,
Yeah,
especially
yes.
if it's in English.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
excellent. Now, Cecilia just said, me too, me too, me too, me too. And how about you, Marcel?
Me too, teacher.
Me too,
Yeah,
3.
sometimes-
Okay.
Sometimes a new task in my work.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes we have a training.
A training session. Training
Yeah.
for yes.
a specific training
Specific
for
assunto,
subject
subject.
or
Yes.
topic. Okay.
Or
Ah.
new norm, new.
New
everything.
software, new app. Okay. a new way of auditing something, okay?
New
Virtual
version
now.
about software, yeah.
Yeah, a
So
new
now,
laws, new, yes.
yes, yes.
I don't know about the people in Guarapari. I wonder how they do in Guarapari to learn a new task.
I bought the car in movement teacher.
What?
Eu peguei o trem andando, teacher.
New word, new expression, new expression.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I
Because
have some friends that are scholars in the United States. I will write to them. Maybe they can accept a new English expression. Okay. I got in the car in movement.
Yeah.
This case is the train,
A train.
Yeah, the
yes.
train.
the train movement.
Train movement.
Yeah. Oh, Vanessa, the question
Oi.
is,
Hi.
how do you usually practice? How do you become familiar with a new task? Let's suppose that a new routine at work is implemented. How do you learn it? What do you do? Everybody here said they search for help at the internet, they read the manual. Marcela added that sometimes, depending on the topic, they have specific training sessions for that. How about you? How do you learn about a new task, something new, a new app or a new machine or a new gadget that you bought?
In Google.
Google, yes?
Yeah.
Yes. So like most people. The
A long time ago, it was in a Barça.
Ay, 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 ay.
Now it's not Google.
Oh, Vanessa,
Oh, hi.
can I give you a little tip?
Yes.
Don't say that to other people. People are gonna think
Okay.
you're old, okay, Vanessa?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Forget about that, okay?
Forget about it. Do you know Delta Junior?
Oh, shh, don't tell me
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it. I know all of them. Okay, that's how I used to do things when I was young. That's why I say you are young. You should not say that, okay? Or you tell people I'm old, okay? Old school. So no, just say Google. Stick with the Google.
Okay, Google.
Better, yes. And you, Regina?
I hate manual. I don't like manual.
What's your problem with Portuguese? You hate manual. Oh, poor Portuguese.
Oh my God.
Oh, manual.
What
I
the
like
manual did for you?
Only Antonio.
Yeah. What did the manual do?
All the names.
Joaquim? Okay. You don't like manuals, really?
I don't like manual. Now I use
Yes. Google.
Google.
Okay.
In another time, I use it to look at the Barca.
That's another one. Another one.
Another one.
Oh,
I remember the day my father came home and he was very happy. He said, yes, he said to
he
my
bought a
brother,
Barca.
he said to my brother, he said to my brother and me, I have just bought a new car for the family. And we were, really? And it was strange because we already had two cars and only my father and my mother drive. So I thought, why did you buy a new car, father? He said, yes, it's for your future. And I thought, Jesus Christ, I think I was a young boy for my future. And then he showed a box that was almost the size of a refrigerator.
Yes, it's very expensive.
It was the price of a Fusca. Can you believe
Yes,
it?
yes, I believe.
I know.
And then
I
that's
know,
why,
I know.
yes,
I know.
and he told us, it was the same price of a Fusca.
Yes.
And I said, Jesus Christ, why did you buy this then?
Like
For
a
your
microondas.
future. For your future. So you
Yes.
can study. And then we used Barça a lot. And then after
Yes,
some
I
time,
too.
my father was kind of crazy about education. So we
Or-
had the
or-
Barça, Delta, we had also the British Encyclopedia,
Wow.
understand?
Yes.
Which is bigger than Barça,
Yes.
okay? And bigger books, like this big, understand?
Now it isn't, teacher.
Yeah, everything is online.
You found everything in the Google.
Yeah, everything, even the Barça, even the
Yes,
British
even the-
Encyclopedia, okay?
When my daughter was child and she asked me, I answered I answered her. Look at the Google. Look at the Google. Now I have a doubt. She
She
said
says the same.
she says, Mother, Dad,
Look at Google.
look at Google. Oh my gosh. She
Yeah.
never helped me.
Yeah, my father would say, check at the Barça, okay? Check at the
Check it.
Barça.
Yes.
Look. No, look is okay.
Okay.
But usually we don't say only look, we say look up.
Look up.
Yes. Oh, there is a little difference. To look up is a phrasal idiom that means to search for information.
Okay.
Price, understand?
Mm.
Any kind of information, price, a word that you don't understand, you look up, not only look. Look is when, for example, I am standing at a certain bar with a friend and my friend says, wow, look at that ragazza. And then I look at the ragazza, okay, because my friend was telling me to look. This is to look. But information.
And you don't look at no.
I look, of course I look. I'm not blind. God gave me eyes to look.
Good eyes.
Good
Yeah.
eyes.
I'm not saying that I do anything other than look, but I look, okay?
Okay.
Now,
Look up.
yeah,
And I
but
look up the Google.
Yeah, you look up at Google. Yeah, just look it up.
At Google. Look
Yeah,
it up.
"Ma, I don't know how to do this. Look it up at Google. Okay.
Look it
So
up.
now I have a second question. Does it usually take you guys a long time to master a new skill, a new task?
What is it?
How long? How much time?
Teacher, I work and study 1 or 2 hours per day at least about this issue until I improve it.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood only the part you study 1 or 2 hours a day about?
About the issue.
The issue.
Issue.
Oh,
The
no,
issue.
okay, I'm sorry. I had not understood that word, the issue. Wow, 1 or
issue.
2 hours every day.
Until improve it.
Okay,
I
excellent.
study and work
Okay.
about this.
And usually you can kind of master it in what? Few weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week, a month?
Depend the issue.
It depends on the issue. Okay,
Depend of the issue.
okay.
What is the
Yes.
shoe, teacher?
The
Issue,
topic.
A problem.
Okay.
A topic.
A topic.
Yes, depend on what she is studying. Okay, it's an
Okay.
issue. Okay?
Issue.
Issue.
It's not
Issue.
Umbanda.
Yeah, it's issue,
want
not
to say-
issue.
Issue,
Okay.
no issue.
I understood about
Very,
this,
very
no, Gloria.
different.
I understood about.
Issue, not issue. Okay, issue is another story. Okay,
I never saw
this word.
I
No,
never.
this word is very common. For example,
Yes.
No,
Uh,
issue, yes. Now,
oh,
now issue about
Ubanda.
Panda, I never.
Yes, me too.
about Umbanda,
I was
that is,
studying.
Yes, it's
I
another
think
issue.
it's that is a spiritual
Ogum.
entity, okay?
Eita, batucada já.
Tá
There,
queimada.
Ishi, it's coming down, it's coming down.
Yeah.
You practice, Glória.
Fall down on the table.
Yeah.
Only, yes. Yes,
Ah.
yeah, only on the table.
Yeah, only on the table, yes.
in this word issue can also be used to refer to a copy of a magazine or a copy of a newspaper. For example, in today's issue of Cosmo magazine, okay, there was an article about blah 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 blah. Or in today's issue, in today's Roberto, today's issue of CNN breaking news, there was an article about populist leaders that today I'm not good. Leaders that supported Trump, including Bolsonaro.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yes, they and
Os,
what are they?
os Exus estão aí.
And what are they going to do now if that Trump has lost the election? Understand? Because Trump, at this moment, as we speak, is the biggest populist leader of the globe. But Bolsonaro, the president of India, the president of the Soviet Union, and there were, I think, 2 other presidents supported him entirely with his most of the issues that Trump supports, okay? And now they don't have an idol anymore because Trump is not going to be the president. So the topic, the issue was exactly this. Who is going to be their model, okay? Because you remember in Brazil how much our dear president insisted on the use of certain drugs against COVID-19, which turned out to be 100% ineffective. But it's because Trump was doing the same, okay?
Yeah.
So now, Cecilia, how about you, my dear? How long does it take you to master a new task? Marcela?
Depends,
Eric?
teacher.
It depends.
Yes, I think.
Depends
But
of the
usually,
task.
How long?
but it's
I will
usually a long
practice.
time or you learn fast? You
I
are a
learn
fast
fast
learner.
usually. Yeah, fast
Yeah, so
learner.
you are a fast learner. Okay,
Yeah.
good. And you, Marcela?
Depends too. In my work, have a task that you have learned in 1 day,
Okay.
in 2 hours.
Yeah, you have
Depende.
deadlines to learn that.
Yes. Se vira.
Yes.
It's your problem. Yes. You have 2 hours to learn it. It's your problem, okay?
Yes.
It's, Marcela, have you ever stopped to think about mastering the task of cooking? So you could have something different or other than noodles for dinner, or you prefer not to go into this matter?
If I understand, nowadays I prefer cooking, dinner, and I learn very food.
Many different types of food? Really?
Yes.
Victor gave
Victor,
you,
yes,
he
learning.
gave you an intensive course on how to be a good cook?
Intense, no.
Uh,
Give me one dicas,
some tips.
some tips. Yes, sometimes I call her, his,
Huh?
and
Oh, I'm
I call
still,
him.
okay, please clarify my doubt. Is Victor a man or a woman? Because you always call her.
Teacher, I clarify you. This woman of house.
It's complicated. He is a woman of the house. Yes.
Yes, but he is man.
Is the queen? She's the
He's
queen.
She or he? That's the problem. Okay.
He
Because every time you refer to him, you say her. I call her, her, and I get confused. I'm going to be honest. I accept all kinds of relationships. Understand? I have no problems. Okay.
I think he is a prime minister, yeah.
He is a what, Oscar? I'm sorry.
Prime minister.
Prime minister.
Not queen. My God.
Yeah, prime minister.
She's the queen. He is the
prime minister.
Prime minister, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so she only occupies the throne and he does the rest. I got the idea. But I'm so happy that you are cooking other things than noodles, okay?
Yes.
It's very good, because when I first spoke with you the first time, the only thing you could prepare were noodles, understand? So it's good.
Yes. But I don't learn it very fast. I learn it
it took you some time.
Slow.
Huh?
Yeah, slow. I forgot. I forget all tips that he learned.
He taught you. He taught you.
Yes.
Yeah, but then you send
But
him a message.
I ask again.
Yeah, okay, of course. He's always there for you, okay? That's good. Do you guys have any different suggestion on how to practice something new that was not mentioned here, or everything was mentioned here? We heard about calling for help.
Everything is mentioned here, teacher.
Google.
It's mentioned here.
Okay, for the Jurassic students of the class, Barca. Okay.
Barca.
Okay. Yes.
To go library.
Library.
To go at library, teacher.
Oh my gosh! Don't remind me of that. Yes, my father.
Of that time.
Me too, but that's why my father. That's why my father bought the Barca, because we needed to go to the library to study all the time. Understand? And then my father decided to buy the Barca so we could study at home.
In our time, it's Barca. It's the one way to we don't have internet at that time.
No,
I use a lot Barca.
Yes. And it's very funny because when since I was in the educational business, after my father passed away, all the books, everything we had in their home was given to me. So I had an amazing library in my house, understand? But it was huge. probably about the size of the place where I am today, only with books. I had thousands of books. All
A special
Do you
books?
have the bar? Do you have Barca yet, teacher?
No, I sold everything, all the books I had, all for 500 reais. I remember
practically a donation, yeah.
Yes, the guy came. I said, but there are more than 3,000 books here. He said, yeah, but nobody buys books anymore. So if you want, I give you 500. And I thought, Jesus Christ, only for that, my father paid the price of a Fusca. Now the guy is giving me 500 for the collection of all the Brazilian classical books by Machado de Assis, José Lins do Rego, all the books. I had maybe 2,000 or 3,000 books in my house. And I told the guy, all right, just take everything away. I don't want any more, okay? And I only kept the cooking books. The cooking books, I still have all of them, okay?
We have Google for cooking books, teacher, too.
Yes.
I know, but I like the cooking books. I like holding the paper. I like opening, searching. I don't know. When it comes to cooking, I do watch a lot of things at Google, but I like the books. The cooking books, I kept all of them. I didn't sell. All right. We are going to see a very interesting passage now. It has to do with all the Jurassic people in this class that one day used the Barca, okay? The name is It's Never Too Late to Learn, okay?
Yes.
So I'd like you just
I'm
to listen.
an example of this, teacher.
We are examples of this, Gloria.
Yeah.
For example, this afternoon, I could not talk to Alexia, but I watched a lot of Italian movies and things in Italian to improve my Italian.
Yes.
Okay, so
yes,
never too late. So I want you to listen. Don't look, just listen to the passage, see what it's about, and then we will discuss it. Okay,
teacher, can
yes,
can I ask something before?
Of course, you can always ask.
The last exercise, the last test we did, you put the link. The link is possible. We listen about the test.
Yes.
It's possible in another test in future.
Every time the link is available, I always include it.
Okay.
For example,
I like a lot this situation because I practice in my house.
Of course.
A lot of times, sometimes it's easy
you listen again
to click the link and listen, only listen the test. Yeah.
Yes, but I am a member of a teacher society in the United States, which is called ReadWorks.
Okay.
This is a non-governmental agency that supports English teachers all over the world, understand?
Okay.
And I have access to this, but the links are not available to the general public because it is only supposed to be used by teachers of English.
I understand.
Okay, so
thank you.
Many times my wife asked me, send me the link. I don't have the link. And then I have to give her my password, my access card number, so she can go in and read. This is not available to the general public. Okay. I'll show you here. You see, it's called readworks.org. Okay. I will share the page, but you will see.
All rights reserved.
Yeah, it's only for teachers can use it. Teachers can use. Okay. That's why when I play articles from here, I don't have to stop the recording. Understand? I have the rights to use. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, I saw some. I don't know. I will try something tomorrow because it's not possible to download, but I have just seen
tomorrow.
Pardon?
Tomorrow?
Yes, I will try tomorrow.
Next Monday.
Tomorrow, no, teacher, please.
Next Monday.
I'm not saying that I will send it tomorrow in the middle of your weekend. Don't worry about that, okay? What I said is that tomorrow I will try something I have never tried before. Oh, can you see? This is the site in the United States.
Yes.
Readworks.org. Maybe if you go in as a student, I don't know if you have access to the same material I have, but because I saw these pictures here of Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, and email, I don't know, for instance, what I can send by email. Okay, that's what I will try tomorrow, to see what I can send. If I can send, I can do it, no problem.
Oh, thank you.
I really don't know what I can send. Okay?
Thank you.
But this is a website, you see, it's for teachers. Okay? My list, class administration, okay? Donation. Every year we need to donate some money. You see, my account, Roberto, okay?
So reserved access, yeah?
Yes, for teachers.
But the student can only listen.
Regina, as I said, I have never entered as a student, okay? I'll go out and I'll show you how it works. Just a moment. The name is readworks.org. You see, reading comprehension instruction that works, okay? Readworks is driven by cognitive science research, free content, curriculum tools to power teaching and learning from K to 12, kindergarten to the last year of high school. So there is a student login, but I'm not a student, understand? So I don't know what is possible for the student. I have an account as a teacher, as an instructor. So I go into my account, you see? And then I just find all the contents I want. Just for you to have an idea, I have access to more than 25,000 different passages. Okay? Okay. And then I look here, I think about a certain topic, I look here, and I find, okay, never too late.
Look up.
Yeah, but the name of the website is readworks.org. Maybe you can try to enter as a student.
Yes, I will try.
I remember I needed to give my zip code from the United States to register myself, okay? But I don't know if they're going to ask for a student's zip code, okay?
Okay. And
here I know, for example, how many words I have. I know all the information, okay? What part of this article that we are going to see has to do with social and emotional learning, okay? So for me, it's a very valuable resource, okay?
Okay.
Tell me if the sound is okay. Can you listen or no?
No.
Not yet.
No.
Yeah, because I stopped sharing. I needed to do something again. Okay, now you will share. Okay. Now I think you will listen.
Never too late.
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay.
Samantha Close. If you're reading this, then probably you're a student working on improving your proficiency as a reader. But you may already have more skills than some people much older than you. Some adults would have a hard time in your class because they never learned to read, or because they never learned to read well. Art Ellison is the administrator of the New Hampshire State Bureau of Adult Education, which helps fund many programs for grown-ups who need to improve their skills. He says most people in these classes never finished high school. Some of them weren't successful students, while others dropped out of school so that they could go to work and support their families. Not being able to read well as a grown-up can make life very difficult and cause complications at work and at home. There is also an emotional toll. They feel embarrassed, Mr. Ellison says. They think that as an adult they should be able to do it. Often, adults with difficulty reading try to hide their problem from others. For example, Mr. Ellison explains, it's not uncommon for someone applying for a job to ask if he or she can take home an application. There, the applicant can ask a friend or even a daughter or son to help fill out the form. Others try to disguise their inability to read the options on a menu by pointing to a photograph of a dish instead, or by saying, I'll have what that person's having. Not being able to read at all is called illiteracy, and it can be dangerous. A person who can't read the instructions on a bottle of medication could end up in the hospital after taking too many pills, or after taking too few pills. Many people arrive at adult education programs in the hopes of helping their children do better in school than they did, Mr. Ellison says. Every parent wants to, or should want to, be able to help their kids with their homework, he says. Some parents can explain schoolwork to their children, but parents who are illiterate can easily help or even check if their children's homework is done. Children can start to learn reading skills by looking at the words while a parent reads them a book. But parents who don't know how to read might make up a story to go with the pictures in a book, instead of actually reading the text. That can make it harder for their children to learn to read. Changes in the United States economy have made learning to read more urgent for some people, Mr. Ellison says. Many people, who worked for decades in manufacturing, never needed reading skills at work. For example, someone who worked attaching doors onto cars may not have needed to be literate to do the job. But at the end of the 20th century and the beginning of the 21st century, many American manufacturing jobs disappeared. It became cheaper for companies to manufacture things in other countries overseas. Some people who had worked for decades on an assembly line found themselves out of work. Often, the ones who couldn't read well had a hard time finding a new job, Mr. Ellison reports. The world changed around them, he says. For them, reading skills are important because of the difficulty of getting and then keeping a job. Men and women who want to enter job training programs to become welders and X-ray technicians are often given training manuals written at the 10th grade level, Mr. Ellison says. People with difficulty reading often have a hard time in these programs. They can also have difficulties learning to use computers because they can't always understand the instructions that appear on a screen. Some people graduated from high school but don't have good reading skills. That's partly because some schools have a policy of passing students on to the next grade, even if they haven't mastered all the material covered. That policy is called social promotion. Grown-ups who need help learning to read and other basic skills can seek out classes at adult education programs funded by the federal and state governments. A person who never graduated from high school can use one of these programs to get a high school equivalency certificate. With that kind of certificate, a person can apply to college.
Did you understand?
Something.
Now, they are talking about the difficulty that many people have in relation to what?
Read.
To read and understand.
To read and
Yes.
understand.
You see, it's not because a person is a native speaker of English that means that he or she can read. I have had the opportunity of going out for dinner with somebody that couldn't read a word in the menu. Understand?
Yeah.
And I gave him the menu and he said, no, I don't need it. I said, what are you going to have? I don't know. I'm going to ask the waiter. They would always, he didn't tell me I don't know how to read because they feel ashamed. Understand?
Yeah.
But
Yes.
I realized that he couldn't read, okay? because even when we got the check, okay, he got the check, he said, no, let me pay. How much is it? Just tell me the amount and I'll pay, because he couldn't even see the check. He couldn't understand the check. Understand?
Yes.
So there are thousands of people, Americans, Canadians, English people, that simply can't read. Okay? For many different
Brazilians
reasons.
too.
Oh, of course. For many different reasons. They dropped out of school. They worked in a position it was not necessary to read anything. Okay? But nowadays, in this world that we live in, where everything needs to be done using Google, how can you do it if you can't read? How can you do it if you can't write? Okay? All right?
Right.
So it's not difficult.
All right.
But this entire passage has to do with illiteracy. 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 It means the inability to read or even write. Okay? And how difficult it can be when you have children and you are illiterate. Because how can you help your children at school? How can you take some medicine if you can't read the prescription, if you can't read the instructions? Understand?
Yeah.
All right. This is what we will be talking about on Monday.
Yeah.
We'll read this, discuss this, okay? And then we'll do the comprehension. And I will see if I can find a way to download. I have never been able to learn, but I will try, okay?
Okay.
It's a new task.
I appreciate. Thank you.
A new task. All right. I hope you all have a great weekend.
You
Teacher,
too.
I need
You
to say
too.
something.
Please go ahead.
Bad news. Today is my last class here with
Oh,
you
really?
guys.
Oh.
Yes, teacher.
You're leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when you'll be back again. Yes. I'm very sorry to hear that, Cecilia.
I hope back in next year, but December I will study for my, I don't know how to say English, but minha
Final
prova
test?
do conselho. Minha prova do conselho do curso.
Okay.
Have a good result. Have a good result.
Yes. I think you need
Good
to get
luck.
certified. Yes.
Yes, teacher.
I don't know if there is any specific name. The only name that I know in English is the bar exam, but bar exam is for lawyers. I will try to discover if there is any exam for accountants, okay? But the bar exam is for lawyers. It was a pleasure having you here, okay?
Me too. I will
Yes.
miss all you guys.
Yes. Yes.
Have a good exam.
Yes.
Thank
Good
you,
luck
guys.
on your exam.
Good luck,
I
Erica.
hope you pass. And soon you're going
You
to be
will
another
pass.
accountant.
And January came back our group.
Thank you.
Okay?
Yes.
Yeah,
Bye.
came back our
And
group.
so if I don't see any more, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and New Year's. Okay?
Yes.
And
Yes.
most important, take care. Okay?
Yes.
You too.
Yeah.
Ben. Teacher.
Bye, Cecilia.
You call
Bye.
me Dad?
Bye.
Did you call me Dad? Is that?
Yes, teacher.
It's like a dad.
Cecilia, I'm going to be honest. I'm not offended. I'm happy because you are so young. My children are much older than you. I would be very happy to have a daughter like you, okay? I would be very proud of it, all right?
Bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye,
okay?
Cecilia. Good luck.
Bye, Cecilia.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a good
Yeah.
weekend for all.
Yes. Merry Christmas, New Year. Okay? Hope to see you again.
Bye.
Good weekend for you
Bye-bye.
guys, for you, teacher. Bye-bye.
Yes,
Everyone,
you too.
take
You
care,
too.
okay?
Bye-bye.